Alright. We have 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙀. He was knocking to our doors last time. That's when we stopped the episode. Morning, Magdalene. Morning. I told you the almanac was right, didn't I? The moon forecasted a cold winter this year. Ah, fine. You're right. It's a good thing you paid attention to it too. Saved me a lot of trouble finishing work early. Anyway, here. I brought some firewood for you and your dad. I'm feeling gracious today. I'm not feeling like a man-hater today. I'm gonna be nice. Thank you, 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙀. You're welcome. So, what? How's your dad? You think he can join everyone for Christmas mass? I think he'll stay in bed tonight. I'll do my best to be there. I need to keep working on the mural though. I'm working on the final section. Hello Levi, and thank you for the gifted. Thank you. To Gangstar. About the peasants' revolt, right? It feels weird to talk about. It affected 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢 so much, but we were just kids. I cannot remember what happened since I was just a baby. I never knew my dad, yeah? That's what makes it difficult. I need to ask those who were already adults that night, but don't want to touch raw nerves. What if you spoke to people while everyone was preparing for the Christmas festivities? God, now I have fur everywhere on my face. I love my cats, but the fur everywhere. Clara sometimes talks about the night. Mom too. You may be able to ask them. Okay, Clara and Eva. Voislav and Matilda are the only two Benedictines left living in 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢. Maybe they'll talk to me. Huh, I didn't think of that. Still, the mural is for 𝙤𝙤𝙢, not the old abbey. Agnes had always been in 𝙤𝙤𝙢, right? I would go to her if I were you. Dad said she helped bury everyone who died that night. I wonder if she would talk about it. It's your project, Magdalene. Maybe worth a try. I wrote to the old archdeacon about it too. He thinks that the Baron's murder and Otto's death are connected to the revolt. The who? The man who came to 𝙤𝙤𝙢 for the Baron Rothvogel's murder. It doesn't matter. What if all the deaths in 𝙤𝙤𝙢 are connected? I don't see how that old Baron has anything to do with the revolt. Are you feeling alright? 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢, you're not smart enough, I guess. I think you're looking for connections that aren't there. Maybe this mural project is getting to you. Oh. Shut up. You're useless. Okay. Whatever, I'm just trying to look out for you. Me being gracious, it lasted 3 minutes. I'll figure it out somehow. Thanks for the wood. See you later, Mags. Ugh. The gaslighting indeed. 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢 is right. I should start talking to people around town. I better get started if I want to talk to everyone before the 𝙬𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢𝙀. Alright. Let's go talk to people. Let's go talk to people. No, that's Till. You were not even there at that time, Eva. She doesn't want to talk about it. No one here. Andres is not here, of course. Let's first go this way. Ah, fur everywhere. No one here? Alright, everyone hates me. No one is here. Ladies! Magdalene Druckeren, I didn't expect to see you today. How is your father? He's not well, honestly. I'm sorry, I'd rather not talk about it today. It's alright, dear. Even after all the pain and illness I've seen, it's hard to bear it at times. Now then, is there anything we can help you with? Agnes, you're old. What the fuck? I have a small favor to ask. Oh, go on then, spit it out. If it isn't too much trouble, I'd like you to recount what you remember of the revolt. I'm nearly done with my mural, but I need more details. I was so young. I don't remember much of that night. Oh, for that project of yours in the rat house. I'm afraid I won't have much good to say about the matter, but alright. Come sit down, Magdalene. Don't worry about helping with the wreaths. It took me years to get the technique up to Mum's expectations, so you're better off not helping. Ah, you always did fine, Brigitta. Tell me the tea. Spill it. So, Magdalene, what do you need to know to finish the mural? I was hoping to ask you more about the revolt. All I can remember was the flames when the abbey burned. What part of the revolt? The abbot starving us out of house and home? Otto's murder? I doubt that would be a good painting. I thought the abbot of 𝙘𝙤𝙣 was acting in his rights. It seems like the abbot at 𝙘𝙤𝙣 wasn't on very good terms with 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙀. I thought there was an attempt to talk to the abbot on this. Everyone but the fucking miller hated him, with good reason. He only ever cared for how many pfennigs he could get from us. Brigitta, don't forget to twist the ends in. Cannot have it looking like a Christmas hedgehog. I'm getting there, Mum. I've looked after craft on my own for this long. I think I can manage this. Yes, well, with both our husbands gone, we just have to look out for each other. Did we ever solve the murder, or is it still going? Still going. Still on the loose, and we are still getting the notes threatening us. Let an old woman have her worries, After what that bastard did. You mean Andreas? I thought he was my dad's friend. You mean Master Mailer? That said that none of that was his fault. That said that Master Mailer made some mistakes, but he was just seeking that justice. Yes, I did. I was looking for justice. Justice, va? Not only did he intervene into 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤's affairs once, but to stick his nose in again. I could understand it the first time. He wanted to save that old monk. I dare say he saw the man as a father figure. And it was proven the prior was a witch, so I suppose he did some good for 𝙤𝙤𝙤 then. I think Voislav may be the only person left in 𝙤𝙤𝙤 who even remembers the old prior. That's when the trouble started, I say. I would thought we would never seen the mailer again. But to come back and accuse your husband, Brigitta, when we all knew the abbot was the one at fault. Mom, stop it. Yeah, about Martin. It's alright, Brigitta. I want to hear everything. That was not even Martin, that was an imposter. It was an outrage then, and still is. That bastard oh god, it's hard to read about Andreas this way. That bastard artist went and stirred up a mob after your husband. He got Martin killed, after he would reformed and all. Otto had coerced Martin into supporting the revolt too. Then Andreas claimed he was an imposter of Martin. Oh, God forgive me, but he deserved to burn in that fire. Mom, stop! That was nearly 20 years ago. Did the revolt accomplish anything? Well, the entire matter was a horrible bloody mess, but did restore peace in 𝙤𝙤𝙤, by force. A shame it had to happen at all, I think. I knew the revolt was a bad idea from the start. Old Voislav would be the only one to know what happened inside the old church now, before the fire. Some like to say things were always this bad, that violence was the only way, but it wasn't. Life got worse over the years. It wasn't like this when I was a child, not in my grandparents' time either. Sure, the abbot was pinching the townsfolk and the peasants were suffering, but to go against the church? But like you said, things weren't always so bad. We fought to make things right. But things got better in the end, right? Even if so many people died? Well, the revolt didn't totally fail, did it? The abbot and monks have left. The abbey may be gone, but 𝙤𝙤𝙤 has only traded one lord for another. The peasants were so angry over the abbot's perceived injustices, they thought they could make it right with even more injustice. Then the abbey caught fire and everyone ran, but by then the soldiers had arrived to stop them all. That soldier even warned Peter, but nothing would stop him besides steel. So nothing got better at all. No, not as I see it. The Lord is just as severe as the abbot was and threatens force at every turn. That's life. You can struggle and die to accomplish something and nothing changes. The dead are luckier. They died believing they changed something. We're stuck with the harsh reality. This is depressing. This is all you've known, Magdalene. You've grown used to it. We all have. Thank you for sharing your story with me. It's important to share our suffering with the younger generations. Maybe they can change something. Good luck on the mural, Magdalene. Good luck, Magdalene. Damn. Oh my god, the time went by. Alright. I dare say there's too little ice in my drink. Alright. What is 𝙤𝙣𝙟𝙤𝙤? I have to talk to 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙤. Where are they? In 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙤? Okay, I can go to Clara and 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙤. Let's see. I recently had an itch for Stardew Valley. I don't know why, but this makes me wanna... I mean, I'm seeing all the like farm animals and shit, and that's why I wanna play Stardew Valley. But it's so stressful! Big Jorg. Gret. Clara. Hello, Magdalene. I would have thought you would be working on the mural today. What brings you here? I would like to sit with you and ask how you remember the rebellion so that I can paint it, if that's alright. Ah, that was a sad time. Seth, I'm talking like Stardew Valley in my own time. I'm not talking about on the stream. If it will help you memorize those we lost in the revolt, yes, I'll answer a few questions. I don't mind, I was a little older than you, so I probably remember more, Magdalene. Of course, Magdalene. Will I tell you all you want to know? I've been looking forward to seeing the mural for some months. Come now, sit with us. Now that you're all settled, what did you want to know? Did the revolt have anything to do with the other murder that happened in 𝙤𝙤𝙤? I really dislike that word. I really dislike pronouncing murder. It's so uncomfortable. Oh, the murder of the Baron, you mean? No, not really. I only remember that Andreas attempted to be a peacekeeper in both situations. Yeah, I did, and what? I suppose that's when things started going poorly. Oh, because I intervened. Yes, after Prior Ferenc was discovered as a witch, people weren't as willing to trust the abbey anymore. Then, the abbot became more severe. He didn't like that the prior's death rattled his control of 𝙤𝙤𝙤. I still think that the old prior cursed the town. That's when crops started falling. I don't know about any of that, but his taxes and restrictions and his attitudes towards us became harsher after that. It was all we could do to live by them, but it eventually became too much. Even with all the restrictions, was the revolt really justified? I keep hearing conflicting stories about how it began. I know things were bad for the peasants, but was it worth all the loss? I thought the peasants stormed the abbey unprovoked. Agnes blamed Andreas for starting the revolt. Is that really true? Andreas only ever sought peace, from what I remember. He took it upon himself to try and keep justice in 𝙤𝙤𝙤, even though it wasn't his home. True. Truly, it's thanks to him that we had peace for so long. We did everything we could to keep things from getting violent, but the Lord had other plans. Yes, the Lord always had plans. Always has plans for war. Crazy. I remember how sick and hungry I was all the time. Grandpa kept saying it hadn't always been like that. All was fine until Martin killed Otto in revenge over some petty dispute. Well, my husband wouldn't let that rest. We all wanted justice. When that soldier arrived and threatened us, and the townsfolk pulled away, except for you and Ulrich, Gret. No, Clara, I'm afraid even I was intimidated and begged Ulrich to leave the matter be. My husband alone stood with the peasants. Why did all the peasants revolt anyway? So many people died. They must have known it wouldn't succeed. That always talks about how he regrets that choice. Could the revolt have succeeded if the townsfolk didn't pull away? I still think so. Most of the other townsfolk see the revolt failure as proof that it was doomed from the start. Truly, if the entire town banded together, we likely could have succeeded without violence at all. By then, we were so starved and wanted justice so much, Peter truly thought success was possible. There was still some discussion. Ulrich and Andreas wanted peace. Then the fucking miller protected that bastard. He always hated us, thought he was better than us. Ursula, language! What, Mom? It's true. Lenhart even shot Ulrich out of nowhere. It was unprovoked? Yes, Lenhart always did hate the rest of the townsfolk, and he always takes advantage of anyone he could. My husband sought peace to the last. He was a martyr to us. I think the miller shot Ulrich to retaliate, but after that, Peter couldn't be stopped. We'd lost too much. The burning of the abbey was a grim night, and the soldiers coming in. Our men fought to protect us, to protect 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤, and many died in that fight. But we got rid of the abbot and all the monks, at least. Yes, and that is some comfort, if only a little. Are there any heroes of 𝙤𝙤𝙤 I should memorialize? That, definitely. Peter? I don't know, Peter burned the books. Peter always wanted the best for 𝙤𝙤𝙤, even if he acted rashly by setting fire to the abbey. No, I'm not painting him. I hope you can portray him in the best light, Magdalene. No. I would rather not talk about that night anymore. I hope we provided enough insight for your work. You did, thank you. I'll let you go back to work. Thank you, Magdalene. I'm certain the mural will be beautiful. It will! It will be actually banging. I'm sure of that. Spatula and shrapnel? Ugh, twins. What's up? What's up, troublemakers? Is there anyone in the chat that is playing Mortal Shell? It's still in my head. That Mortal Shell. I really want to play it. Okay. I think we can now go this way. Not me, not me. Go this way. Father Thomas! Oh, he's not here. The creepiest sound ever. God bless you, Magdalene. Hello, Anna. How are you? Oh, keeping busy. There's always plenty to do around the house. How's the mural coming? Paul mentioned your progress is quite impressive. I'll have to thank him. That's high price from a councilman. He's literally right there. Literally right there. I'm making steady progress. I think I'll be finished just before the new year. I didn't realize the council cared so much, especially since I wasn't their first choice. Oh, Magdalene. Paul told me about the debate you all had after Klaus was attacked. Forgive them their doubt. It was an abrupt turn of events, and they never considered they would be able to do the work too. I know, I only wish the debate wasn't needed in the first place. It's not always easy to forgive. I know, Magdalene, but the Lord calls us to love our neighbors and our enemies. Lord can... I'm not gonna say it. And consider how you have changed 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 for the better. Not only do you get to paint the mural now, you also change the minds of the council. They've been arguing over what to paint for ages. I cannot tell you the headaches you've solved, truly. Thanks, Anna. I hadn't considered it in that light before. I suppose that's something. More than something, I would say. I'll have to bring Andreas and Ulrike by sometimes to see your progress. We won't get in your way, of course. I'm sure they would love to learn about the process. You're all more than welcome, but watch your step. There's plaster everywhere. I've just mixed a new batch to keep the wool moist. It's hard to maintain the right texture when it's cold out. Oh, I can imagine. I had a similar problem when I helped my mother in the bakery. Rolling dough in winter was such trouble. We had to throw out so many batches that wouldn't rise. My favorite memory of winter on the farm was when all the pipes would froze and we would have to give like each single animal water with like carrying the... what do you call it? A bucket, basically. That was a time. That was a time. Every single cow. And there was like 100 of them. That was a great time indeed. Your discipline is admirable, Magdalene. You know, I was a real rascal back in the day. Skipped on working with my parents more times than I could count. But you're so hardworking, Anna. I cannot imagine you making trouble. So it wasn't Big Yorick who was the troublemaker? Oh no, Yorick has always been more hardworking than me. I was a thief and scoundrel. It started with cakes from my mother's table, still hot from the oven. Yeah, it's that girl that stole a bunch of things when she was little. Soon it was silverware, mugs, trinkets I found around town. Of course, stealing is against the Lord's commandments. So my father would make me return everything if I hadn't eaten it already and march me to the church to pray. Father Thomas grew accustomed to seeing me more often than Sunday mornings. What changed? I grew out of habit over time. I think I started to see why my parents had such a devotion to the Lord. Stealing was my way of acting out. But when the trouble started in town, I realized that my thieving wasn't doing any good. Not to mention, I saw what happened to Martin Bauer. I decided I would rather honor my father and mother as God commands. It gives me grace with Andreas and Ulrike on the hard days, and with the rest of the town too. I think Ulrich would be proud. I think everyone can learn from your example. Hopefully from my present one rather than my past, haha. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure you have plenty of mural work to do. I'll see you later, Anna. God bless you, Magdalene. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Children. Magdalene! Hello, Ricky. Hello. What are you doing? Watching? Very well, keep up the good work. Work, haha, just like Mom. I will work now. Andreas. 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 What about the mill? Not mill. I cannot go to the ruins anymore? I could go to ruins before. Guess I cannot anymore. Okay, let's go to the 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢. Or maybe forest. Maybe forest. Oh god, this guy. Hello again, Magdalene. Are you getting ready for the Christmas celebrations? Of course, along with everyone else in town. Not really, I have other things I'm trying to take care of. You're quite a busy young woman. Smokey told me your father was injured. How is he? I think he's going to be alright. It will just take time. I don't know, 𝙚𝙣𝙟𝙤𝙟. He's not doing well. I'm sorry, I will hope for the best. Well, I don't want you to keep you from your task. I don't want to keep you from your tasks. I'll see you later then. Merry Christmas, 𝙚𝙣𝙟. Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Is there anything here? The waterfall is always so beautiful. We're lucky, even during the winter it never fully freezes over. It is quite beautiful. Oh, you cannot go to the salt mine anymore. 𝙬𝙤𝙬𝙬𝙬. Alright, nothing here. Winter is so pretty. I hate it, but it's so pretty. Red wine, ew. Alex, oh my god. What are these Jaskiers doing here? Well, if it isn't Magdalene, that's me. Oh, good. I have seen you around and had your name mentioned. I apologize for not introducing myself sooner. I'm Alexander. This is my partner, Kazimierz. We are musicians by trade, travelers by necessity. The weather trapped us on our way back to Würzburg for a Christmas celebration. I had hoped to win the 𝙬𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙬𝙤 competition there, but alas, we're trapped here until the pass is clear. How are you finding tassing? Everyone had been quite kind, and no one has thrown anything at me for my music. Considering the circumstances, I'm counting that as a success. I have to admit I was quite upset that I had missed my opportunity to sing at the 𝙬𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙬 competition. Hello? Oh, he practiced so much for it. Yes, it's hard to not to view the last year as a waste. You can try again next Christmas, can't you? Of course. Though the older I get, the less comfort I take in the possibilities of the future. Missed opportunities sting more with each passing year. Well, you have an audience here, the people of Tassing. And perform for them I will. I love performing for people wherever I go. When I sing for people, I want to move them. I want to see it on their faces. Well, you have to sing the Priscilla song then. It's only in that moment that I can connect with them. That's the only truth I know. 𝙬𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙬𝙬 judges will rate me as they will. But that's not why I want to perform for them. I want to move the masters the way they moved me. Does that make sense? I think so. My dad is my teacher and his approval means a lot to me. Yeah. I think we all want the approval of those who came before us. And someday someone will look at me for approval. Hard to imagine. I'm sorry, just feeling a bit melancholy, I suppose. Kazik has the Jaskier vibe. For the look, definitely not for the amount of talking. He does not talk. Cheer up, Christmas is here. Of course, in our darkest hours, the birth of our Savior reminds us that the dawn will follow. Perhaps the Christmas feast will lift my spirits. Will I see you there? Absolutely. Almost everyone in town should be there. Then I look forward to it. Until then. Okay, I guess he's mute. Hello, Magdalene. You're 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙟𝙤𝙤, right? You're with Alexander. Musicians? Yes, I play 𝙬𝙤 and lute. He sings. Do you mind if I ask what happened to your voice? Good night, Seth, indeed. Night, night. Rather not. Alright. Alright, I won't take up any more. What are you two doing in 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤? Take your time. Ask Alexander, sorry, alright. Alright, I won't take any of your time. Bye. Thanks. God bless you. See you on Tuesday, maybe, Seth, for the Gamescom. Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Hans. Did you need something? How are you doing? Fine enough. Weather's getting colder. And the family? Healthy and hardworking. Simon's taking care of the winter provisions. He's a good boy, proud of him. And you know how beautiful and kind-hearted 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢 is. 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙀. Just like her mother. I don't know how I got so lucky. She's a miracle. She'll marry a good man soon, I'm sure. There are not many options in 𝙤𝙤𝙢 though. A few. They better keep their eyes open though, or they will miss out on her. That young 𝙘𝙤𝙢 is a good man, I've noticed. Isn't 𝙘𝙤𝙢 mine? He's solid enough. I'm not sure about him. His eye seems to wander. I'm gonna say that. He's unmarried, after all. All the same, when 𝙘𝙤𝙢 has children one day, they'll be beautiful and kind like their mother. There are worse things to be, I guess. I did my best to raise her right, but her best qualities are all 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢. 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢. Give yourself a little credit, Hans. Kind of you to say. I should get back to it. Until later. Until then. Voislav, we have stuff to talk about. Mister, God bless you, Magdalene. Hello? I have an odd question for you. Oh? Are you the murderer? When I was exploring the abbey for the mural background, I stumbled upon some stray cats. Were there a lot of cats during your time? Ahaha, yes, as a matter of fact, there were. There were always cats around the abbey, but one summer they started begging for food. Persistent little creatures. Brother Lucas swears he never fed them, but I have my doubts. It was weird because one time we did feed a random cat in the cellar with Andreas, and it was like a whole cutscene, and I was wondering, like, what is this about? What is this about? And now there's a bunch of cats that look exactly like that one cat. I don't know, maybe if I didn't interact with them, they wouldn't be there? I don't know. Well, they seem to have made the abbey their home now. Good for them. At least someone is making use of that old structure. Thank you for telling me, Magdalene. Be well, Voislav. God bless you and your father, Magdalene. Learn the mystery of the cats. Faithful sausage. Yeah, I give him. Yeah, I did give him a sausage. I remember that. That's funny. Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Magdalene. How's the weather? We've been prepping for the feast in here all day. Fresh and brisk, perfect for a walk. Better you than me. I'll stay here where I can keep my fingers warm. You'd better keep your fingers out of my dough, Master Bauer. I didn't do anything. You snuck your little fingers into my cookie dough 3 times today. I'm not gonna say anything. Do it again, I'll rub your knuckles with the back of my spoon. Don't anger Mistress Matilda, Simon. Yes, sir, sorry, Mistress Matilda. We need enough dough to make cookies for the entire town. You cannot be eating it all. Anyway, what did you come in for, Magdalene? I was hoping you could tell me what you remember of the revolt. I was too young to remember much of it. No one ever seems to talk about it, and Mistress Matilda and Master Voislav, you two are the only ones left who used to live in the Abbey. The only ones who stayed, anyway. Matilda and I have been friendly enough with the people in town. We put it behind us in time. You can imagine the other brothers had little reason to remain. Poor old Edoc's heart gave out that night. It was all too much for him. God rest his soul. I'm not sure what happens to the others, all gone in any case. But the whole thing is a sensitive subject, Magdalene. Why are you asking? I want to honor everyone who fought in a revolt in the Rathaus mural. I want to portray that event truthfully in the mural, so I'm trying to hear everyone's accounts. I talked to some people in town, but all the stories seem to conflict. I want to hear your perspective so I can yeah. There was so much going on that night. No wonder everyone remembers it differently. Wait, Magdalene, here. Come, cut out cookies with me first. That way we don't fall behind while we chat. We would be grateful for the help. Do I have to do it? Alright, Magdalene, cut out cookies from the dough and set them aside so Simon can put them on tray. We'll need a good number in a variety of shapes, so don't hesitate to change which cutter you use. We have to have enough for the whole town, after all. Don't make me do this. Oh, you have to also... Wait, maybe it's better with... Give it to me. And how do I cut? Oh, okay. I see. Okay. This is gonna take some time. She's gonna make a rude one, isn't she? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, it has to fit. Oh my god. It has to fit! Do it! What do you mean? Okay, whatever. What do you mean? The dough is there. You know what? Fuck off. Don't piss me off. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, it's too thick. Hello, angel. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay, whatever. Excuse me? Do it. Sometimes you don't want to do it. And you have to do it. No, you can have a boring circle. Have a circle. No. But alright, I'm done. Are you done? Cut enough cookies for everyone at the Christmas feast. These look wonderful, thank you. You can make more if you want, but it looks like we have enough. I think that's good for now. Thanks for helping, Magdalene. We would better keep going if we're going to have everything ready by the procession tonight. I don't like English. I wish I wish to not speak English anymore. So what we tell you, Mugs. I heard the Landsknechts came into town before the revolt and warned everybody to leave the abbey alone. Could things really have been talked out, or was it too late by then? There was some people who wanted to talk. Master Mailer worked hard to keep the peace, but after Otto was killed... Oh, Andreas, a shame how he died. We at the monastery were fond of him. I bet you were. Funny, Agnes hates him for what she called meddling. A shame that she would hold into such anger and resentment for so long. She will die with that anger at this rate. Yes, Andreas did a lot of good for Tassing and 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢 too. Okay, not everyone hates Andreas, I'm so happy. Even if the old abbot failed to admit that. He even revealed corruption in our own midst. The old prior, Fearing, has been doing witchcraft in the church. Did you know you should always take an extra pair of pants golfing, just in case you get a hole in one? I still grieve that he died in the Abbey fire. I know your father does too, Magdalene. But wasn't the revolt in general justified? Yes, I think so. We couldn't even collect in the forest without a fee. That kept saying we couldn't live with higher and higher taxes. The night Otto died, the abbot was trying to excommunicate everyone for celebrating St. John's Eve. A lot of people thought the abbot killed him in revenge. Turns out it was the Jobst fellow. He was impersonating Martin. Had no idea until Andreas told us that night. Still, after Otto and Ulrich, there was too much. We burned the mill with both bastards inside. The abbot promised to help if Andreas found the person who killed Otto. All we wanted was to talk. But didn't you say that you just burned down the mill? Yes, but only to protect ourselves. Landhard and Jobst were both murderers. Okay, so that was his name. Jobst. It was too much for Peter. Landhard was one thing. He would just kill Ulrich, but to burn the abbey. But when the Landsknechts saw the fire, they thought they had another revolt on their hands. Even Father Gernot couldn't stop them. We all fled. Brother Florian saved as many as he could, but... Peter was wrong to burn the abbey, but what the soldiers did, that was awful. Dad died protecting me, stabbed in the chest. I don't even remember what he was wearing, but I remember how dark the blood was when we found him. Almost black and sticky, like treacle. Dad socked one of the soldiers in the face, but another one was right there and... Magdalene, can we stop talking about this? Of course, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset anyone. Thanks for talking to me, I'll do my best on the mural. Good luck, we'll see you at the procession later. Until then. Okay. We found out a lot. Time to go to the commons for the Perchtenlauf. For the Perchtenlauf. Oh, goddamn. Christ, it's too damn cold. Oh, good, you made it, Magda. I was getting worried you would miss the procession. I wouldn't miss the Perchtenlauf for the world. The costumes are just too wonderful to miss, aren't they? I remember the masks scared me when I was little. Shh, it's starting. Oh, Artemis looks so lovely. I would love to be the bright saint one year. Leading off all the demons into the woods. What is you doing? That's so pagan. That's the only type of boys that will follow you, Artemis. Haha. Apollo, stop that. Sorry, Mom. Christina, see the 𝙘𝙤𝙣. So scary. I don't like it. Shh, Andreas, you're alright. They're only costumes. Big masks that our neighbors are wearing, remember? And again, one of the killers are in those masks, maybe. When the jet is this. Oh, it's so cold. Magdalene, would you want to be the bright saint or one of the 𝙘𝙤𝙣? I would want to be the 𝙘𝙤𝙣. I think the masks would get stuffy, but it would be fun to take any part. You get your chance, don't worry. Passing down the 𝙘𝙤𝙣 loaves as long as I can remember. Everyone in town's been a part of the procession before. There's some Halloween bullshit right here. Well, except for the young ones yet. I wish Dad could be here. You'll see it next year, surely, and you can go home and describe it all to him. Or just take out your phone and record it. As beautiful as ever. Goddamn long as ever. Well, at least we're going to eat after this. 𝙚𝙤𝙣 is very drunk. Oh, hey, Mags. Magda, whatever. Mags! You made it. I was worried for a minute you would skip out on the fun. Merry Christmas, Mags! You're such a lightweight, 𝙚𝙤𝙣. I'm not interested in someone who cannot hold their liquor. I need a man! Christ, lay off, Mags. It's Christmas! Besides, it's not my fault I'm not as large as Big Jorg. The man's already had 3. Alexander and Kaz look like they're going to play something too. Oh, I hope they play Christ Born on Christmas Day. That's my favorite. Did you forget Kazimier's name, or are you giving everyone nicknames tonight? Oh, that's a secret, Mags. Come on, let's go get some food. I'm not going anywhere with you. Okay. Ahem. Hey! Everyone listen up. Jorg would like to speak. Yes, thank you, Veronica. On behalf of the town council, I wanted to thank everyone for coming tonight. Listen. This year has been tough on all of us. We've had more snowfall than anyone can remember, and the early frost gave us a small harvest. Folk haven't come through the pass as often. Nico, you've been short on customers, and we've all missed the trade. Alexander and Kazimierz, you've been kept from your journey. 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢, the snow has kept you from returning home. And I know we've all felt the lack of Klaus in town. He's been bedridden these past few months. And yet, the Lord has blessed us with each other, cheerful guests and good company. Cheers. Amen. Thanks be to God. God bless. Even though the season has been rough, God knows we still have a lot to celebrate this Christmas. Andres, you've made tools we couldn't have gone without. Just practicing my trade. Dr. Stolz, you've kept us all in good humors. A proof of my experience, Jorg, in such cruel weather. I thought this was from the town council, not to it. It's Werner. He cannot go a day without someone puffing him up. Magdalene, you've painted the mural for us. Thank you all for entrusting me with this task. I've done my best to honor a passing history. I only wish that my father were to celebrate. Despite some doubts from the town council, I'm happy to say the mural is nearly complete. I'm as petty as I can be. Yes, right. Alexander and Kazimierz, you've spread good cheer in the early winter nights. Our pleasure, truly. And especially tonight, I think we should thank Baltas for making such a wonderful beer for all of us to enjoy. Huzzah! Hooray! Here, here! God bless! No, please. 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢 helped tremendously. It's thanks to him, really. Ah, well, grazie. And thanks to our Lord, who has so graciously provided for this feast. Yeah, Lord protect him, thanks to the man's deep pockets. 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙚 and I shall play later in the evening, so please come to us with songs if you have one in mind. Sing the shepherd's mistress, let's... Ah well, that's it everyone. If I may, Jorg, I would like to bless this great feast our Lord has provided for us. I'm hungry. You're making me hungry. I only ate one meal today. I'm getting hungry, bitches. Of course, Father. Today we have come together to celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Just as our Lord has provided for us with this meal, but too did Christ provide us with the bread of life. So please join me within. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty, through Christ our Lord. Amen. Now please everyone, I know Bal has made a fine beer, but remember that temperance is a virtue. No. Celebrate the Christ child, as though his manger were here with us. Wasn't the whole point that there wasn't any rooms in the inns? He's really reaching this year, isn't he? Haha. Merry Christmas, everyone! Merry Chrysler! Finally, let's eat! Thomas? Did you just go to kill somebody? I don't trust. Eva? Odds, am I talking to you? Or your mother? Lord, give me strength. Give me strength. Magdalene, you finally came over to say hello. So you decided to use my full name now, have you? You asked me to. You've never listened to me before now. He's playing nice in front of us. Hello, Magdalene. Happy Christmas, Eva. To you. Magdalene, how good to see you. How is that mural coming along in the rat house? Almost finished with it, I hear. That's right. The last I heard about it, you are still working on the middle section. The history of the saints, right? Yes, Mother Francisca was kind enough to invite me into the convent so I could use the cloister as a reference. No, I did not do that. Ah, yeah, I might have told Mother Francisca that I wanted to become a sister so I could see inside. Oh, Magdalene, you didn't! Oh, God. Now he loves me. Odds officially loves me. Aha! Wait, you don't really want to be a nun though, do you? Oh, why would you care about that, Odds? Why is that a problem? No, I would rather keep working with my dad. So what if I do? So you would rather be shut up with a bunch of other women for the rest of your life? Seems great. Maybe. I bet you would like that kind of life though, wouldn't you? Hey, that's not... I just thought you would get bored reading the Bible all day. You like being a pain in the ass too much. Utz! Whoa! She's edging me on. What is this? This is a dating... I need a dating simulator. I haven't played one for too long. She's edging me on. It's definitely not egging, it's edging. Anyway, Magdalene, what are you painting on the mural now? I'm working on depicting the revolt, but I think I angered Agnes when I asked her about it. Doki Doki, the best dating sim? No, that's right, you were just a few years old then. God, has it been that long? Oh, dear old Agnes, the revolt made her bitter, especially after Martin was killed. think that helping Brigitte with craft has helped her recover, but I'm not surprised she didn't want to talk about the revolt. It took years for 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 to recover after that night. Thank God, we've came a long way since then. Otto would be proud of what the town has accomplished. I think so too. You know, Magdalene, I think he would be especially proud of you for memorializing 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 in the mural. Wait, BRB, because Minnie is doing something. He would be thrilled to think he would become a part of the family. Oh wait, are you proposing I marry your son? You're a capable young woman, Magdalene. Marriage is the next stage in your life. In life for you. We'll have to speak with Klaus, of course, but you and Otz are a good match. You don't have to speak to Klaus, you have to speak with me. Oh god, Pentiment and Silent Hill. Stare awkwardly. Anyway, I don't need to keep you chatting away with us older folks. Have fun and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Eva, Till. Merry Christmas, Otz. Yes, Merry Christmas, Mags. How tall are you? I'm just rage baiting at this point. Merry Christmas, Magdalene. Enjoying the celebration? Who doesn't love an excuse to drink? True. Haha, sometimes I think the church made so many feast days just so we could all drink a little more. Haha, don't let Father Thomas hear you, Jorg. I'm just glad for the excuse to stay indoors all day. I swear, the cold seeps into your bones. I cannot remember a colder winter. The frost keeps edging around our windows at night. At least the hinges will last through the winter. Ah, those damn hinges again. Anyway, little Jorg said earlier, it's nice to have a night of good company and cheer. You seemed hesitant tonight, Jorg. Maybe you should work on speaking in front of people. Thank you for mentioning my father in your speech, Jorg. He'll be glad to know he was missed. You're welcome, Magdalene. Klaus is a good man, and we all miss him as a part of the community. To be honest, I didn't expect to make a speech tonight. I just thought about what happened in town this year. Really. Werner kept insisting that someone makes a speech, so... Paul said that I was the most charismatic of anyone on the council. He said that. Well, he said I would make the least amount of people angry over it. Batas said it was my charisma. Smile awkwardly. To be honest, I never thought I would be someone people in 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 listens to. But you've always been a part of the town council. We didn't always have a council, though. It wasn't until the night of the revolt, really, that I felt like I could do things on my own, be my own man. I loved my father, but what he did, I thought he had doomed the town. The whole affair was the abbot's fault. Peter did the right thing. No, he didn't. A lot of terrible things happened all at once. No one can shoulder all the blame themselves. No, but my dad chose violence. He chose to destroy the abbey. He did choose the violence. I always went along with him because he was my dad. He had to be right. That night was the first time I thought any different. I learned that night that you can fight for something right and still choose the wrong way to do it. And I swore that I would never let that happen again. The revolt broke down everything I thought I knew about 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤, about myself. But it made a lot of things better for 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤, and that makes me hopeful. What do you mean? Well, our new lord is strict, but he made a deal with us. The council lets us govern ourselves. As much as I was grumbling earlier today, Jorg is right. Life changed in 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤, and even though the first few years were hard, we're better for it now. No abbot looking down on us, making stupid laws as he sees fit. Our lord lives days away. As long as we pay our taxes, we're left alone. It's a better life for Artemis and Apollo than we had. Choosing to live differently than your dad was brave. I think you and the rest of the council had done a great job. But that's the whole point, isn't it? Without the revolt, you wouldn't be able to give to the twins a better life. So even though you disagreed with Peter's actions, they made a better life for you. Not really Peter, but alright. Thank you, Magdalene. I've done the best I can do to ride by town. And Dad. Anyway, I'm going for another pint. Anyone else? Another for me, Jorg. Magdalene? Sure. I'll get myself another later, thanks. Alright, we'll see you later then, Magdalene. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Let it ride and let it bounce. Let's go up. Happy Chrysler, Magdalene. Magdalene, dear. Merry Chrysler, Magda. God bless. Merry Christmas, everyone. How are you enjoying the feast? Utterly delightful. A hearty meal, a mug of Balthas's latest brew. Everything a soul could wish for. It's everything your ample belly could wish for. I am as God made me in his infinite wisdom. Yes, of course. I can see you're all in great mood. George McRoyal, thank you for the follow. Why did I read Mac and now I want McDonald's? See what you did. Impossible not to be when I look at all families gathered here tonight. The laughter of children running around. The love that brings a community together. We're blessed. It's certainly better than all the arguing. As long as you have moments such as this to realize that we matter to each other. Do you know how expensive McDonald's is in Poland? Well said, darling. The four of us. To the four of us. Na zdraví. Salud. I'm so happy I married you, Andres. Well, the day I was inspired to come find you in Innsbruck was the most important day in my life. And who did that for you? Who hyped you up? Ah, love at long last. We know the feeling, don't we, Voislav? The path before us was filled with thorns and thistles, but we endured.
Thank you.
Stop, dog. McDonald's fans. Make sure to prepare for that, Magdalene. There will always be some thorns on the path, but thank you. I'm quite familiar with it already, thank you. Careful, Voislav. Magdalene's the sharpest thorn out of all of us. Exactly. She says many things. It's been a couple times already when I said something, and there you have the exactly same thing. What's next for you happy couples? Any plans for children? I fear we've become too old for that. You're so lucky. Menopause hit you already? Time will tell with us, I suppose. I'm not so young either. All things considered, it's best left for God to determine. God does not determine that. I'm not gonna say anything nasty. I want it. I'm quite certain it would require some effort from you too as well. Thank you, Magdalene. Thank you. Snort. Ha, what I would give to be brazen youth again. Now, Andres, you're lovely just the way you are. Amen. Well, I'll let you return to the celebrations. Stay safe, dear. Make most of this night. You've earned it. Bless you, Magdalene. Enjoy the feast. God bless you. Yeah. Gnaju? What? Merry Chrysler, Warner. What's merry about it? We celebrate the birth of Christ. Shh. Friends and family coming together to feast, witnessing the Perchtenlauf? Meaningless rituals for misbegotten age. I need another drink. Perhaps you ought to take it light tonight, Werner. I hope you jump from here. Did I ask you, 𝙬𝙤𝙪? No, no, be merry, my friends. Drink and be merry. Finally, someone with some sense. You two have been fighting for years. Isn't right now the perfect time to resolve your disagreements? No. I fear that ship might have sailed a while ago, Magdalene. So you two sit together at the same table, being angry and not talking to each other. I'm no soothsayer, but to me it looks like you want to be friends, but you're too stubborn to get over yourselves. Aha, she's sharp, this one. Don't take her side, 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢. I'm sorry, but if she's right, she's right. Ah, I refuse to get myself roped into this foolishness. The fools here are still you two. You're becoming quite tiresome with this, Magdalene. Right, about us? Yes, quite so. Okay, now they're hating on me, both of them. See, that's a start. Continue just like this. You must always get your way, is that it? Ah, the fiendishness of youth. Please, go enjoy the feast and release our aging souls from your torment. Perhaps a dance later, hmm? We'll see. Until later, gentlemen. Anna. Hello, Magdalene. Happy Christmas to you. Good evening, Magdalene. Merry Christmas, you too. Ulrike and Andreas say hello to Mistress Druckern. Hi. Hi. Oh, Andreas, don't be shy. You know Mistress Magdalene. Why did I say Magdalene like this? Sorry, Magdalene. He's a bit quiet. That's alright. There's a lot of commotion here tonight. Yes, haha. I think Andreas is a little overwhelmed after the 𝙬𝙤𝙣𝙠𝙤𝙤 laugh. The 𝙬𝙤𝙠𝙤𝙤 used to scare me when I was little too. Really? Oh yes, I hid behind my dad's legs for a long time. I couldn't even look at them. It's alright to be scared, Andreas. I learned that a long time ago. I still don't like them. I like them. Fuzzy heads. Shh, Ulrike. You can look at the masks later. Isn't Ulrike a girl? How did you like Jörg's speech, Magdalene? It's a good reminder of everything we still have. We all need to hear it. For Paul putting him up to it, at least at the last moment, it was well done. Well, Werner insisted someone on the council make a speech. I didn't particularly want it to be me. But Jörg did it justice. You can always count on him to speak from the heart, especially a few drinks in. Me? Truthfully, I think much of the town needed some encouragement tonight. Yes, ill Peter was very ill, and he died. 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 hadn't had much of such a hard season since the revolt. Yes, I'm sorry, it's Christmas. We shouldn't speak of such sad times. Let's toast to better days then. Cheers to that. Although there's an old Latin proverb my dad used to say to me, Ignis aurum proat, miseria fortes viros. Fire is the test of gold, misery is the proof of strong men. There is no question, the revolt left 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 worse off, but seeing the town now gives me hope. You're an artist, Magdalene. I think you can see it too. You mean how I'm painting the Rathaus mural? I hadn't considered that, but yes, now that you mentioned it, it seems fitting that you should paint the mural now. Memorializing 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤's history in this mural will remind everyone what the folk of this town are made of. To be honest, most nights I'm grateful for the revolt. Really? Oh yes, you wouldn't remember, but life was already terrible before that night. The revolt burned away the dead wood that had rotted 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 for decades. God knows my father was an evil man. His death released me from years of fear. The revolt gave me the courage to face him, to become better than him. I think something of the same happened when the abbey was destroyed. If things had gone on as they always did, well, I doubt we would be having such a Christmas feast tonight. The cost was high, but it resulted in just as much joy as grief. I hadn't thought about it that way. Because of that revolt, I could marry Paul, and we can supply grain to peasants at a fair price. Our children will grow up without the fear that ruled over my life as I got older. No moment in life is entirely good or bad, Magdalene. What matters more is how we choose to see it. Of course you're looking at the ginger guy. But without an objective perspective, we could lose all hold on what we perceive is good or bad. Aha, I suppose so, but that sounds a bit beyond me at that moment. One too many else, dear? No, just above my head. You sound like Baltas when he's in the middle of a project, Magdalene. Don't forget to take some time to have fun tonight, alright? Mommy, I want another cookie. Shh, don't yell, sweetheart. Excuse me. Excuse us, Magdalene. It seems we have cookies to fetch. Of course, Merry Chrysler to all of you. Merry Chrysler, Magdalene. Ach, Mistress Magdalene, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Alexander. Merry Christmas, 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙀. Enjoying the night? Very much so. The cookies especially. I haven't had such wonderful gingerbread in ages. We're just setting up to perform. Did you have a particular song in mind you want us to play? Between the two of us, we know all the Christmas songs between here and Spain. Be welcome to us, Lord Christ. Good Christian men rejoice. From heaven above to earth I come. I don't know any of these songs. Gingerbread. From ginger to bold. From heaven above to earth I come. The one written by Martin Luther. I don't oppose, but are you sure we're out to? Why not? It's Christmas. If you say so. Once Kaz and I play what we've prepared, we'll be sure to play that one. Merry Chrysler, everyone! Since it is Christmas, 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢 and I wanted to share a special song with all of you in the spirit of giving. Please enjoy!
In dulce jubilo, nun singet und seid froh, unsers Herzens Wonne liegt in Praesepio und leuchtet als die Sonne, Matris in Gremio. Alpha es et O, Alpha es et O.
The emotes.
O Jesu, Argule, nach dir ist mir so weh, tröst mir mein Gemüte, o puer optime.
Anyways,
Durch alle deine
what about my McDonald's?
O princeps gloriae, trae me poste, trae me poste.
Hell yeah! Bravo! Bravo! Thank you, truly. Please return to your drinks. We'll be playing all night. Happy Chrysler. Big Jorg. Hey Magdalene, sorry to bother you during the feast. Oh, hello Jorg. Did you need something? Well, all the chatter around the revolt earlier had me thinking. You are nearly done with the mural, aren't you? The last time you talked with the council, you said you were working on the final portion, painting the revolt. I don't mean to nag during the feast though, that's Veronica's job. I should have it done soon. I've been listening to people around town talk about the revolt, so I can get a better idea of how to paint it. Everyone has a different idea of how that night happened. But I think I finally settled on how I want to depict it. Yeah? Okay, I want to honor what the peasants stood for. I'll show Otto giving a speech and the soldiers in the distance. I'll paint the peasants burning the abbey and the mill, and the landsknechts defending the monks. Oh, they're not gonna like it. I think I'll show the aftermath of the revolt and paint the ruined abbey surrounded by everyone who died and their families. Ooh, I like that. Very depressing, I like that. By everyone who died and their families. I really like that. Yeah, that one. I don't know if that's such a good idea. The mural was meant to honor Tassing, not stir up grief. Maybe Klaus was better pick to paint the mural after all. Shut your ginger mouth! Sorry. I like that one as well. Of course, 6. Sad but true. Anyway, I'll get out of your way. You've got better things to do. I think Otto was looking for you too. No! He always is. I think I'll actually go home for the night. I've had enough of Otto's flirting, and I should check in on my dad. Tell him hello from all of us, alright? I will. Good night, Jorg. Good night, Magdalene. What does he want again? He's drunk, so nothing good. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's night. Oh my god, she's still there. God bless you and Merry Christmas, Magdalene. Oh, Merry Christmas, Sister Amalie. Were we bothering you with the noise next door? No, not at all. Hearing people celebrating Christ's birth brings me great joy. Christmas should be heartening time for year for us all. I enjoyed seeing everyone feeling better about the future, especially after all Tassing has endured. I always think there's something healing about coming together to celebrate Christmas. There's nothing like a warm mug of beer and music to warm up from the dark winter days. I thought they would never end. The darkness always ends, Magdalene. We must remember that. It is fitting to celebrate Christ's birth on days with so little light and warmth. People need Christmas in the depth of winter to remind them that spring will return. And we will all have a chance to live again. Do you live? Magdalene, who is that? What is she talking about? Is that Andreas? Is that Andreas? Someone's been following me. Run after. Please excuse me, Sister Amalie. I need to check on my father. Of course, good. Listen, Andreas, if you smacked my father, I don't think so. There's 2 people. The door is open. They want me to believe. Ezio Attitore la Firenze something. Dad, they want me to believe that it's the killer, but it's not. Check behind the door. The door is open. What if he's behind the door? Oh, thank God. Magdalene, is that you? What's the matter? Someone was standing near the house. The door was open. I was afraid something might have happened to you. I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything. I've been asleep most of the day, most of the evening too. I'm worried about you, Magdalene. You're worried about me? You're working too hard. I know taking care of me takes up much of your time. And I know how hard you've been working on the mural. I wanted to finish it for Christmas. I know. Damn near an impossible task given the size of the rat house. Well, maybe if you did just one wall, haha. I'm not going to make it, Magdalene. Are you a doctor now? I've known Werner Stolz long enough to know when he's going through the motions. He's never been kind, but there is a special coldness to him when he's attending to a dead man. It's alright. That is just life. I'm glad I'm going before you, even if it's sooner than either of us would like. I've already seen too much death in my time. I just wanted to show you what I could do. I wanted you to be proud of me. I have been every day of your life. You've never needed to prove anything to me. I wish I could stay to see the mural when you finish it, but I don't need to. I know it'll be more beautiful than anything these old hands have ever made. Mom was the artist. She was. I just followed in her shadow. But you don't have to follow in mine. You can already see things that I never could. See things and make them real. I don't know if that's true. It is. Whether I die tonight or tomorrow or the next day, I'm not going to be here much longer. One morning you're going to wake up and you'll have to do things for yourself. Love things for yourself, and you'll have to share it with the world. Love is the only reason to do anything in this life. Oh, all this talking, too much. Could you bring me something to eat? Of course, Dad, you haven't eaten all day. And I missed the Christmas feast too. I cannot believe no one brought me a cookie. I'll go get some soup. Some soup! So depressing! Excuse me. You're not going down, girl. What the fuck is happening? She doesn't want to go down. Go down! What are you not going? Go. It didn't work for some goddamn reason. I told you he's behind the fucking door. Where's he going like this? House. What is... My X button doesn't work. My X button doesn't work. Oh my god, I broke my fucking... I broke my controller again. That shit always happens. That shit always happens. My X button doesn't work. I'm just breaking my controllers so much. In a situation like this, Klaus. I'm sorry, Klaus. About everything. We're here. I've been trying to keep Magdalene safe. I think so. These days I feel like my mind has been cracking apart. I thought I could stop all of this. But I couldn't. So many people paid the price. I've been trying to figure out this whole time. What? But I couldn't. So many people paid the price. They're all still there. All in the dance of death. the Baron, Piero, Ferenc, Martin, Peter, Otto, Casper, August, and now you. This shit's depressing. Dad? Andreas Mailer! Oh god, it's you. Who are you? What are you doing to my father? Magdalene, it's alright, it's alright. I'm sorry, I've forgotten my manners after all these years. And you've likely forgotten my face, or what it once was. Magdalene, this is Andreas Mailer. Back from the dead. The earliest memory I have is of you running into a burning library. I'm sorry. I don't understand. No one could have survived that. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did. I don't understand, Andreas. Where have you been all these years? Hiding from the world. In the ruins, mostly. Sometimes in the woods when it was warm. Stealing bread from Gret. Stealing books from you. Oh, so I wasn't going crazy. It's the only thing that kept my mind from forgetting what words are. Wait, how did you survive the fire? With some difficulty. I grabbed as many books as I could and threw them into the scriptorium. When the smoke got too thick, I started to black out. The next thing I remember was Casper, pulling me into the crypt. Your apprentice, the boy. You sent him back to Salzburg. He didn't leave. He waited in the woods and watched what was happening. When he saw me in the window of the library, he ran through the crypt to save me. And he did. But he saw that I was trying to save the books and... He went back for the books. He went back in. I couldn't stop him. I was barely conscious. He never came back out, Klaus. When I woke up, everyone was dead or gone. I couldn't face any of you. I couldn't go back to Sabine, that empty house. So I hid. Why have you been following me? I thought you were trying to kill me. What happened at the mine was an accident. I just stepped too close to the edge. I'm sorry. I was afraid to talk to you. Afraid to talk to anyone. Did you leave us those notes? The ones with purple writing? No. Ah. No. Those were written by a different occult hand. One that does not want you to finish your mural. One that has killed and may kill again to stop you from telling 𝙤𝙤's history. 𝙤𝙤's history? Why? Because 𝙤𝙤's real history is at odds with the story we've been all told. I've been covered, bit by bit, layer by layer, until it could no longer be seen. It's been covered. No, I've been covered. But still here. It's always been here, hidden beneath our feet. And still protected, hunted by the specter of death that has hung over this place for generations. The thread puller. Thread puller, beneath our feet. What are you talking about? The person who attacked your father is the same person who manipulated someone into killing Otto Zimmermann. Yes. And Lawrence Rothvogel. Yes, and they travel through the Roman aqueduct that connects 𝙤𝙤 and Kiersau. It's a network of tunnels I've become quite familiar with. And I've seen the ghost that hunts them, that can squeeze through the tiniest opening. I've seen it bend itself in half to reach places I could never follow. I've traveled along every inch of the aqueduct and the old city, but there is one place I have never found. The layer where the thread puller retreats to. The ancient Roman temple that is determined to hide from view that something like M... It was M something. Yeah, the Mythereum. You found it? No, but I mapped out a darkness between the collapsed tunnels. And I believe I know how to get the... Come with me, I'll show you. Now, if the thread puller becomes aware of what we're doing, well, I don't know what they will do. We need to act quickly. Will you be alright? Yes, I'll be fine. Protect my daughter, Andreas. With my life, Klaus, I promise. Alright, let's find the 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙤. Damn! The rat house. What are we doing here? When the men dug the foundation, they found Roman ruins that had been buried over time. Lucky never wasted stone, so he used the Roman wall as one of the cellars. There's a way inside to the hidden place. Are you alright? Yes? Alright, into the rush. He's so depressed. So depressed. Alright, that wall is different. Does that mean this is the place? No, it's two-sided, new and old. This was above ground once. It carried water. Look. Alright, I think I can make it out. Cornelius. Well, would you look at that? Today, and 6. 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙤. Cornelius goes to the baths today and completes the 6th rank in the 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢. Literally, Cornelius and 6. You see? No, I most certainly do not see, Andreas. Well, here. Damn, boy. We're in the game. 6. Dot. This is the aqueduct. The aqueduct carries water to the baths, so you think this will take us to 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢? Exactly. You seem quite confident. We know it exists. I know where it is not. I believe this is the only place it could be. So for all this time, for like 18 years or something like that, he was still searching for that killer. That's crazy commitment. It's crazy commitment. It must be near the baths. Well, you've already smashed the hole in the wall, so I suppose we may as well take a look. After you, please. Chapter 8. We have chapter 8 now. What do you want from shift right now? Yes. Bathhouse. Okay. This part of the tunnel has collapsed. We're not getting to the 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢 this way. I know, I just wanted... I think... Yes, Casper and I found a collapsed section of the aqueduct near town. We didn't find out what was on the other side. I wouldn't let him explore it. I should have taken more care with them. Whenever you're done feeling guilty, we can get on with this. No, we're not gonna do this. To Andreas. We cannot do anything about that now. Say nothing. I'm sorry, we can go. We will not be mean to Andreas. The decoration. These must have been the baths. It doesn't look like there's a way through. Silt. All the floods kept carrying it down here. Hundreds of years of floods. What if we cannot get through? What if it's buried forever? It's too early to get this discouraged. Let's keep looking. Well, can we go this way? Up here, yes. No. Where else? Can go this way? Yes. More stairs. Down. Would something be below the baths? A hypocaust. They use warm air to heat the rooms above. Roman colonies in the north often had them. Let's hope those haven't filled with silt as well. Do you know where we're going? These pillars just kind of go on in all directions. Andreas, could you look that way? I think I'm going to try exploring ahead. Of course. Ah, my eyes. Oh! I'm back as Andreas! I'm playing as Andreas! How could you abandon your work, Andreas? I thought you were a true artist, a master of your craft, but all you created was misery. Oh my god, he's crazy. Shijoy, hello. He's crazy. Ay. The only thing more pitiful than watching your work is that in that scriptorium was your love of the dying art. You couldn't leave a good thing well enough alone, could you? How many bodies have you left in your wake? Go away. Master, why did you send me back into the flames? Oh, shut up! Oh my god. No, no, this isn't right. I cannot be here right now. How did I get here? Andreas, you're still here. Yes, for a little longer. You're leaving? I'm the last vestige of reason that had once ruled this court. When it goes, I will go with it. But who will rule the city if you leave? No one. You must leave this place forever, Andreas. You must abandon it for good. But how? What can I do? I don't even know how I got here. This was once a place of refugee for you, Andreas. But it has become a prison you constructed to protect yourself. From what? From pain, from risk, from life itself. But I cannot stay here. I have to help Magdalene. How do I get out? Andreas, you are the architect. I will help you as best I can, but you are the only one who can answer that. Oh god, this... Oh god. Okay. How? Oh god, okay. Okay. I don't use... How do... Okay. Okay. Leave me alone. I'm not doing this. God, how do I get out? Hello, Andreas. Is that you, Sabine? Oh, it's working now. It's working now. Oh, my poor controller. Yes, of course, I'm still here. He just needed some time. He just needed a little bit of love. Yes, of course, I'm still here. Part of me will always be here with you. We haven't talked in so long. Why? I ran out of things to say. You reminded me of August, probably. Remind me. It wasn't all bad, Andreas. We lost him, but we had 4 years together. They were happy years, weren't they? They were. But then they ended, and it felt like life ended with them. I know. It was hard for both of us. I don't blame you for anything. And you should stop blaming yourself. It may be too late for us, but it's not too late for you, Andreas. It's not too late for Magdalene. Yes, Magdalene. I have to help her. You can, Andreas, but you have to leave this place behind for good. I know, I can. I will. You will. Thank you, Sabine. Will I ever see you again? Not in this place. But maybe someday, in a better place. In a better dream. Yeah, I think I've been also breaking my control with Red Dead Redemption, because X is for running, for sprinting, and for, like, your horse to be faster. So I hate being slow in games, so I'm mashing that X button so much in that game, because I just have to be fast. So I think that also is probably why it's breaking. No! Master Andreas! Oh. Casper. It's really you. It's so good to see you again, Master. How can you say that? You died because of me. I just wanted to help you, Master Andreas. You couldn't think straight. You shouldn't blame yourself anymore. I let my family down. I let you down. What should I do? Let's not be depressing. Get back to life, I think. I wish I knew how. Help Magdalene, Master. And she'll help you. Alright, Caspar. Thank you. Thank you for everything you taught me. Wait, what happened? This was the way out. Before I started talking to Caspar, I know this was the way out. Your mind is fighting itself, Andreas. It remembers the pain of life. It's trying to protect you from it. Beatrice. Yes? I thought you were gone. You brought me back. Oh. So, what do I do now? Keep going. Keep going, I guess. I have to go back now. No. You too. It's been so many nights, so many years without seeing your face. I thought I had forgotten it. I know there's nothing I could have done, but that doesn't make me feel any less guilty. It's always there, under the surface, no matter how I try to bury it. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. It's alright. What? He's talking. It's alright, Daddy. It is? You don't have to hide here anymore. But what about you and Caspar? And your mother? We're not really here. And there are people who need you. It's so hard to let you go. I know. But you have to. I know. You're right. Thank you. I love you. I love you too. Good night, August. Good night. They shifted again, the walls. It's still trying to protect you. No. It's not? No, I mean no. I don't have to do this. This is my mind. My maze. And I'm leaving. Good. But this part may be confusing. Lady of the Labyrinth. What? I don't understand. I don't understand any of this. Why are you holding the maze? Two things are merging in your mind. You and... There are layers to everything, even our memories. Over time, the foundations become buried. We can no longer recall how we got here, no longer recall what came before. And what came before? Our Lady, watching over the labyrinth as I watch over you. And even this has roots that reach deep into the past. There was not always a lady to watch over the labyrinth, but there was a labyrinth. What? I don't understand. Sister Amelie. Father Thomas, where are you? Is this real? Am I still in my mind? You are here with me. And we're here in spirit. Are we still in the ruins? We are in the 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙦, the heart of the labyrinth. Your spirit was wandering, and the Lord brought you here. But I don't understand. How did you leave your cell? I have not. We're only here in spirit, Andreas. What the fuck is happening? I'm seeing things. This isn't real. It cannot be. Realms of the spirit are as real as those of the flesh. Have faith. If you are here with me, it is the Lord's will. No, Magdalene is here. Andreas, Sister Amalie, this is happening. What are you doing here, sister? This is the center of the labyrinth, the 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢. It is where the Lord sends my spirit to do His will. He has also guided your spirits here. There must be a purpose to it. Sister, we're looking for the 𝙬𝙤𝙢. Is this it? 𝙬𝙤𝙢? No. This is the 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢. Not a place of wood and stone, but a place of spirit. The Lord has called me to this place for many years. There's no way that you are the thread puller. It's Thomas, isn't it? He has always made his will known to me. Soon he will make it known to you. Sister, how does your spirit come to this place? Through the door between life and death. When my spirit hears the call, it descends through my grave. Here the Lord tells me what messages I must bear and to whom. You mean those notes? Are you writing them? What the fuck is happening? You deliver messages. Yes, once, long ago, I was a scribe, of course. I copied many works of the great church doctors, Origen in particular. But that all ended with the fire. It ended with my life. Wait. I thought I had given up on the pen. Given up the pen forever, until the visions returned. No. When fire took my abbey, I couldn't save my sisters. Not one. They had the purple ink. All I could grab was a single book and bolt of purple ink cloth. I couldn't understand why God has spared me alone, but He showed me. God had a higher purpose for me, for my hand. Father Thomas explained it to me. He makes everything clear. He tells me what I must do, what the Lord wills me to do. Oh God, he's just using her. It was you, this whole time, you wrote the notes. I found one by my dad when he was attacked. Sister Amalie, you pushed those people into committing murder. What? No, that can't be true. The Lord would not use me for such a purpose. Calm yourself, sister, we'll figure this out. No, it's not her fault, she's just crazy. This doesn't make any sense. Why would Amalie want anyone dead? No, I wouldn't. He wouldn't. There was nothing in his messages about murder. No, I'm not here. This cannot be happening. This cannot be happening. Ah! And she's dead. Sister Amalie, shh, it's alright. Father Thomas, how did you get down here? Oh, you have some stuff to tell me. You fuckity fuck. 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤 is an old place. It's buried many ancient roads and tunnels over the centuries. People walk above the hidden ways every day without even knowing it. Though in truth, it was Sister Amalie who had rediscovered them first and found this place. Wait, the dimensions of this room. This is the foundation of the church. Father Thomas, did you... In other circumstances, I would be overjoyed to see you, Andreas. In truth, I am still happy you are alive. Thank God. But I think the occasion of this reunion leaves little to rejoice about. Speak him up. You! You knew about this place. You and Sister Amalie were behind all the murders. No, she had no part in this. But the notes, she wrote them. She did, but she did not understand their purpose. I guided her. I told her what to write. To what end? What was the point of all of this? Look around you. What do you see? Roman ruins. Look closer. It looks like the statue of Saint Moritz from the meadow. And the images of Saint 𝙤𝙤𝙪 from the shrine. I don't understand. It's Saint Moritz and Saint 𝙤𝙤𝙪, the Mars and Diana. Sure. How can it be both? When the Romans left 𝙤𝙤, their buildings, their temples, their statues remained. Christians settled here centuries later. They found time-worn fragments of that imperial grasp. This statue of Mars Pater, that once watched over the Roman fields, stood there still, headless and nameless. The settlers believed it was Saint Moritz, who was already a legend where they had come from. They found the shrines to 𝙤𝙤𝙪 and, not understanding she was an aspect of Diana, believed she was another local saint. I mean, what a fucking surprise, that always happened. The hell? People believe in what they want to believe. And just put their religion over other people's religions. So the people turned them into saints. Sanctity and sainthood exist outside of what people believe, Magdalene. He's trying to sound so smart. People cannot turn someone into a saint any more than they can unmake the divinity of Christ. But they knew of the saints and learned local legends of the region and applied them to the figures they found here. No one knew there were Roman gods before. There was no account of what the Romans did and left here. Except for Historia 𝙤𝙤𝙪. But Historia 𝙤𝙤𝙪 was not known then. Perhaps it had not even been written yet. Who knows how long the book had been lost for before it made its way to Father Matthias. And you killed him for it. Oh my god, he killed Father Matthias as well? Yes, with poison. Oh, you need to be gelded, I think. No one suspected. He died of poison and no one suspected. It must have been quite subtle. His death was unexpected, but I was the only person he confided in about what he had read in Historia 𝙤𝙤𝙪. When Father Matthias learned that there was no evidence that Saint Moritz had ever come to 𝙤𝙤𝙪, that the shrine to him in the meadow was a statue of Mars that the Romans had erected hundreds of years ago, that Saint 𝙤𝙤𝙪 was the Roman goddess Diana, he resolved to deal with it. And you resolved to deal with him. Andreas, our people believe in Saint Moritz. They believe in the miracle God had worked through his hand. All of this for some fucking Saint Moritz. And they believed in the legend of Saint 𝙤𝙤𝙪, that she helped Moritz and watched over 𝙤𝙤𝙪 still. Why does it matter if they were wrong, if the saints weren't here? And that was worth killing the abbot. I believed it was then, yes. If Saint Moritz never came to 𝙤𝙤𝙪, what is in the reliquary? What are the pilgrims coming to see? Oh, so it's also for the money. What does it mean for the people who prayed to him, to Saint 𝙤𝙤𝙪, and believed their prayers were answered? Oh my god. What does it mean for the church that has given people hope, fixed like a false star in the dark sky? Well, welcome to religion. Welcome to the placebo effect. If the people have reason to doubt the validity of the saints, can they doubt the church? Can they doubt the gospel, the word of God? Perhaps some would, but you've always told us that we have to accept Christ. Yeah, accept Christ on our own free will. No, it was never about that. Do you have so little faith in ordinary people? I'm gonna say this. Yes, of course, but preserving the legends of our saints doesn't interfere with individual volition. You are preserving a lie. I preserved a lie to illuminate greater truth. God so loved the world that he gave his only son. If you believe this, if you truly believe this, eternal life is yours. And saints have walked among us, and their relics work miracles, and they hear our prayers and answer them. And the two that protect this town were never here. They don't need to know that, Andreas. Let me believe in my fake gods. There are times when God feels so far away from us in these mountains. But a peasant in 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤 can stand in the field, look over our valley and say, St. Moritz was here. It's Brittany, bitch. God was with us and he's still with us. He's what? And he will be with us always. No, he won't. No, won't. I'm gonna tell everybody. And that is the truth, even if the legend of St. Moritz is a lie. So many people have died because of what you've done. I know this is hard to believe, but I was trying to save lives to prevent death. No. But one murder didn't solve the problem, did it? Because one day, Baron 𝙤𝙤𝙦 rode into town with another copy of 𝙫𝙤𝙦𝙨. A copy he promised to give to the abbot so 𝙘𝙤𝙣 could come to terms with its past. And if Father Gernot read its contest, you would be facing the same danger you saw in Father Matthias. In retrospect, given how Father Gernot chose to run the abbey, my fears may have been unfounded. Yeah, he would not care, probably. That sentiment didn't prevent you from doing it again. You're right, it didn't. But then why Otto? Certainly he didn't have anything to do with 𝙫𝙤𝙦𝙨. He couldn't even read. He had some head with him. I don't know. In the end, his murder provoked Peter and the others into destroying the abbey. I never thought that would happen. I underestimated Peter's anger and the peasants' frustration. So he killed him to prevent an uprising, but he caused it instead. Literally. Someone else killed him, as someone else killed Baron 𝙤𝙤𝙦. And it wasn't to prevent an uprising, but to stop him from showing people what he found. What he found when he was helping to dig the foundation of the Rathaus. Was it the Matthias or something? Bones, evidence of some other murder? Something from our pagan ancestors? No, not quite so old. What he found was a stone head. The missing head of the statue in the meadow, the statue at the shrine of St. Moritz. How did it wind up over there? The most likely culprits are rain, floods, and time. Black-tailed told me that farmers find old tools and pottery in the fields every year. Yes, and this head remained hidden for centuries. It sat in the soil until Otto found it. And he was going to show everyone that God had favored the town with his discovery. What Otto could not know is that our shrine statue was not of St. Moritz. Because Otto could not read the words chiseled across the helmet, Mars Peter. But the man he entrusted with this information, the town priest, could. Yes. And you told him to meet you on St. John's Eve at the Rathaus. I could not let him destroy our town's beliefs. And you had poor Sister Amalie write down what you told her were visions she couldn't remember. and deliver them in the dead of night to Guy, to Hannah, to Martin, so that one of them would murder Otto, just as someone murdered Lawrence. What about my father? I'm sorry, Magdalene. I want to geld him. Personally. Very slowly. I've lived next to you my whole life. How could you? None of this was easy for me. I always thought I was doing what needed to be done. No, I feel like after the first one, like after he killed for the first time, it was like, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I'm just gonna do it like 5 more times. I need my McDonald's. Was it because of the mural? Yes. Hang him by the balls and also attach a cage with rats to his bum. Klaus pursued the project with the determination of a guilty man doing penance. He kept digging and digging for answers about 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤's past, 𝙘𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤's past. I was afraid that sooner or later he would find out about Moritz, 𝙫𝙤𝙤, this place, everything. So you tried to kill him? No, I tried to scare him. First with the note, but he ignored it. I thought if I ransacked the workshop, it would scare him off. I didn't expect him to calm down so quickly. It was just an accident. That's... yeah, sure. It wasn't an accident. You almost killed him. I know. So what are you going to do now? Kill me? Kill Magdalene? Oh, no, of course not. I have neither the means nor the will to do so. But even if I cannot stop you from telling people what I've done, I can stop them from finding this place. Take pictures! Andreas, take pictures! What a fucking maniac. You're so sick in the head. God, religious. What are you doing, dumbass? Burying the past. Even if it destroys the church above us, I'll make sure no one ever sees this place. Fucking moron. I hate him so much. Father, you're going to kill us all. You're going to kill Amelie. Then leave and take her with you. He don't fucking care. You can tell the townsfolk what you want, but if you stay here, we'll die together. Father Thomas, this is suicide. I hope it's like painful. I hope he doesn't die like very fast. You cannot stop people from learning the truth. You would really kill yourself and destroy the church just to hide the secret. Yes, he's religious. Maybe, but I have to try. Dumbass. Father, go! Why Magdalene didn't take the head? Suicide is a sin, no? Listen, religious people believe in what is like very convenient for them in the situation. It doesn't matter overall. It doesn't matter. Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. Good. They must have heard that at the Golden Hand. The entire church collapsing, I would hope so. What are we going to tell them? Truth. What do you mean? About this? About everything? Why wouldn't we just tell them the truth? For the same reason Father Thomas hid it? No. So we should reward what he did, all the people he's hurt. It is better to punish the people of 𝙤𝙤𝙤. What good will it do to tell everyone about St. Moritz and St. 𝙤𝙤𝙤? Maybe Father Thomas was right about that, if nothing else. Maybe it would break their faith. Don't care. I think he's wrong. I think people here have enough faith to hear the truth. Or they go and become pagans. That does better. I suppose the people here have had enough... No. You know them better than I do. Especially since I've been away for so long. We came back after all this time to solve this, but... it's hard to feel like we actually accomplished anything. Are we any better off than we were this morning? Father Thomas won't be able to hurt anyone else. Maybe he never would have. I think you're right. We should tell them. About the saints, the Romans, all of it. I hate that doing the right thing feels so awful. I'm sorry. I'm too. But I still think it's what we need to do. Then we'll tell them. Good. We should get Sister Amalie someplace warm. We can take her to my house. We'll probably have some explaining to do. You know what I wish this game have? It's like when you would play, I think the Telltale games, when after like each chapter you can see a percentage of people that chose certain options. Like I would love to see what people did choose overall, like in each chapter. A lot, I think. It's been a long time coming. I'm glad you didn't die in that fire. I am too. I think. Merry Christmas, Andreas. Merry Christmas. Oh, Magdalene, you made it back. Andreas and Sister Amalie and I made it back. Sister Amalie. Was she in the church? I heard a terrible din and the house shook. Is everything alright? I don't think so, Dad, but it will be. Are you alright, Dad? Yes, I'm sorry. Just tired. Sit by me. Tell me what happened. It started in a rat house. Well, the 𝙚𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙤𝙚. Did you know the back wall was part of the old Roman aqueduct? Huh. So we went into the aqueduct. Is he dying right now? That is not a great fucking time to die. You could die like after the mural is done. The section we found must have been closed off for centuries. We found an old Roman bathhouse. We couldn't go through, so we found our way down to a level under the baths. Yeah, he's dying. He's dead. I think Andreas said it was a hypocaust. I got separated from Andreas. I was really afraid I'd lost him. Then we both gotten lost down there. But then I heard his voice off in the distance, and I was so relieved. Yep, he did. Dad? You could at least see the mural. Are you still listening? Do the CPR. Fucking Father Thomas. Oh my god. 4 months later. Damn. I guess she didn't finish before Christmas. Before the end of the year. I know it's hard. I mean, I can only imagine how hard it is. But we will all do our best to make you feel welcome when you get here. It's strange to think this will probably be the last letter I send to you. So I will end it with my love. Esther. So at the end... 𝙚𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙚, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? So at the end, we do not know who exactly killed 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤. We do not know who killed Otto. We all know, we just know that Thomas was the thread puller. But we don't know who exactly did the killing. I think... I don't know. I don't know. They all had motivations. It's hard to say. What's up? Chapter 9. Yes? I'm sorry to disturb you, but I wanted to let you know that everything is in order. Baltas has ensured that all of the financial matters will be handled. The money will be forwarded to you via the Rage Post as soon as everything is settled. I appreciate it. Please thank him for me. Okay, I guess we are not marrying 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙪𝙗𝙤. We getting the fuck out of here. Thank him for everything. Of course, Mistress 𝙤𝙤𝙣. I did not know your father well, but I know that he was well regarded by everyone who spoke to him of him. It seems that 𝙤𝙤 has lost many things in one man. I'm very sorry. Thank you. Good fortune to you. What about Andreas? What is he doing? Magdalene, I cannot believe you're really leaving. You should come visit me. Huh? The farthest I've ever been in the 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙪𝙗𝙗 market is the 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙪𝙗𝙗 market, so I don't think that's very likely. Write to us though. We want to hear about your new life. I'll try. Don't promise nothing. You're a special girl, Magdalene 𝙤𝙤𝙣. I understand why you're leaving. God knows you have good cause. Can I see the mural? But 𝙤𝙤 won't be the same without you. Safe travels, and God bless you. So with Andreas... I see 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙗. I see 𝙘𝙤𝙗. With Andreas, we had our little masterpiece. Oh, the bird that we could view at the end of the chapter. And with her, it's gonna be the mural. Are you sure you have everything you need, Magdalene? I think so, thank you. I made you something to take with you on the road. It's chamomile, cinnamon, and wheat flour. If you're traveling and you're having cramps... No, I know, I'll use it. Well, 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙤𝙗𝙗's recipe just called for chamomile and wheat flour. I added the cinnamon for taste. I'm so sorry about what happened to your father. I mean, it's been 4 months already. Thank you. Mother Francisca had us all say prayers for him. And for you as well, when she heard you were leaving. Really, that's so sweet. Please thank her for me. I will. We all miss you very much, Magdalene. I'll miss you too. God bless you. Safe travels. Oh, us! Good morning, Mr. 𝙤𝙤𝙣𝙪. Are you off soon? Yes, father. Just saying my last few farewells. Of course. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to know you or your father. God rest his soul. I am too. Don't let those bohemians put any heretical ideas in your head. Okay, so it's a new guy instead of Thomas. Once their pernicious seeds take root, they can choke the faith right out of you. Okay, calm down. I don't know, father. I've heard that they have some interesting ideas. Alright, young lady. Just because I'm new here doesn't mean you should tease me. God bless you, Father Elias. God bless you and your travels. Hey, you young man, don't tell me what to do. Okay, 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙪𝙗𝙗, what's up? Hey, Mags. 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙪𝙗𝙗. I'm really sorry about your dad. So, I guess in 4 months, no one told me I'm sorry about your dad. No one said that in 4 months. He was always nice to me. My mom said he was a good man. She's right. Well, thanks. I should get going. Mags! Magdalene. You sure you don't want to marry me? Oh, find yourself a man that asks you for your hand this way. You sure you don't want to marry me? Girl, don't you want to marry me? I would rather have my chest crushed under Paul's heaviest milestone. Oh my God, Magdalene. Jesus. It's a little late for that, don't you do it? Why you guys always do it? Say do it. That's so mean! I actually cannot. I am a man hater, but I have my limits. It's a little late for that, don't you think? Right. I just didn't want to spend the rest of my life wondering if I should have asked. This is not the way you ask, you know? And it's way too late. So this was the first time he asked. Look after your mother, Ots. Oh god. That was a fucked up thing to say. Emily, can you stop, like, trusting some church people? You know, can you not do that again? And the fact that she has the purple... Did she always have a purple fucking, you know, thing? Did she always have that when we were talking to her in that cell? I mean, that cell was always very dark. But if it was always purple... Oh my god. Are you leaving today? I am. I'm just heading up to the mill in a bit. I'm so sorry for everything that happened. I know. It's alright now. Your home was destroyed. It's good that it got destroyed. At least you're not locked up in a cell. I know, it's alright now. Thank you for helping me. Do you know what you'll do now? Will you become an anchoress again? I don't know, honestly. Father Elias is trying to help me, but no, don't let fathers help you again. I need to learn to rely on my own judgment a little more, thank God. It's going to take a long time to atone for my part in what happened. Perhaps the rest of my life. God knows you didn't mean to do harm. You were tricked. We all were. Even so, I must make amends. I'm writing an account of what happened here. As well as I remember it, anyway. If it is not enough to earn forgiveness, I pray that it will at least illuminate this history of great darkness. Good. It's worth remembering. God bless you, Sister Amalie. God bless and keep you safe on your travels, Magdalene. Okay, this is all the people that want to say bye to me. Okay, no, there's more. Magdalene, dear, I wish you would stay with us. Little Andreas and Ulrike will miss you greatly. I miss them also. Passing is not the place for me. It's past time to leave. You will find your happiness out there yet, somewhere beyond the hills and valleys. I know it in my heart. God looks after you, as he does for us all, sure. This is my hope. None of us can truly know what lies ahead on the road. God knows, sure. Maybe one day you'll come to visit us again, with your own family in tow. Maybe. If not, please do write of your life out there. When I was younger, I often dreamed of traveling, visiting the many kingdoms. But I've found my place, my peace, here and now, in 𝙚𝙤𝙟, even after all that happened. With your husband? He was an awful man. I think it was his fault. Agnes always said that it was his fault. But then later, he gifted me Paul. At least I got Paul, and the two of us survived those frightening times. When Paul and Anna found each other, after all we had suffered, it was like a miracle. My little darlings, without them I would never have little Andreas and Ulrike. I'm rambling. Stay safe on the road, Magdalene dear. We are still in dangerous times. I will. Godspeed, Magdalene. Oh, what the fuck, Andreas? I was like, who the fuck is that? Are you sure I look alright? Of course, Andreas, you look perfectly respectable. You're a little worse for wear, but a good side better than you were. I don't know, I thought the beard was quite dashing. Oh, wherever. It was kind of the women to help clean me up. I'm afraid I've forgotten how to look after myself. Some would say you took care of yourself quite admirably. How many men here could have survived in a burned-out cellar for the better part of 20 years? On our discarded rye, no less. I'm sorry about that. Andreas, we already told you. It's all right now. Magdalene? Hello, Magdalene? Are you off soon? Hello, yes, I'm riding with your flower to Mittenwald and then down the Isar. I'm sorry to see you go, Magdalene. Are you gonna stay here, Andreas? But I hope Prague is everything you've dreamed of. If it's half the city Esther describes, I'm sure I'll love it. It was a wonder the last time I saw it. You have a chance to make a life of your own there. God knows I've squandered so much of mine. Use the time you have and use it well. I will. I don't know how, but I will. I wish he could have seen it, Andreas. I know. He would have loved it. I hope so. I know so. That's kind of you to say. We all need words of encouragement, and besides, it's the truth. Magdalene, I wanted to ask you something about the mural before you go. I thought it was supposed to cover the whole wall. Why did you leave a section blank? For the future. Unless history is going to stop in 𝙤𝙤 the moment I roll down the road. I think your wagon is about to leave. Oh, it is. It hardly feels like enough time. Oh, thank you for everything you did for me, for my family. God bless you, Andreas Mailer. Andreas? Are you alright? I'm lost. That's alright. You're welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. Besides, you cannot leave yet. The children require your expertise. They're up on the mill, the walkway. I'll have supper ready when you're done. Just remember that you're always welcome in our home, Andreas. Thank you. They're drawing stuff. Of course. Just like Paul did. Andreas helping Andreas. Whoa, 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 what is this? Whoa, that went crazy with the graphics here. Hell yeah. That's the mural. The first part that I chose. She remembered that this like very accurately. Father Thomas died for nothing because she remembered everything. In the family tree.
Das küsste mich auf Deutsch und sprach auf Deutsch. Man glaubt, es kam wie Gutes klang. Das Wort, ich
Ursula and Václav go. What the fuck was that? God damn, Andres! God damn! Hello, Andreas. They got banned. Little Ursula and Václav. Oh my god, what the fuck? They just throw it in there. Damn. Damn. Finished Act 3, Manu Propria. What a lovely, lovely game. Why there is no music? I have no music here. Oh, and it changes. Wow. It was so much longer than I thought it would be, but it was needed, like, to care about these people. Like, when you have no voice acting, like, obviously voice acting would make it much more, like, easy to get used to these people. So it was needed to have so many conversations with them, to get used to them, to care about them. What a great game. What a unique game. I think I know what will win my, like, when I do my game awards. Do you know what I mean? Last year we did that. I have like one category that is like the hidden gem. And it's probably gonna win that category, Pentiment. Cause that, goddamn, it's a great game. I love the mystery of it. And at the end, we still do not know who exactly killed these people. We just know it's Thomas that was behind it. But we don't know who actually did any of these killings. I guess it's whatever you think it was. Very good game. Very good game. I would say a strong 8 out of 10. Voice acting would obviously make it much easier for me. But you know, it was probably budget restriction. And you know, it has its charm because you have to like read it yourself, I guess. Cool way to do a murder mystery. Yeah. I enjoyed reading. Yeah, of course. Of course you did. Alright. That's it. Everybody say goodbye, YouTube. I need to order some food. And you say goodbye, YouTube. Say goodbye, YouTube. And next time, I mean, the next series, the streamed series is gonna be Star Wars. Star Wars. Or Mortal Shell, who knows? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to resist the Mortal Shell. We shall see. Yeah, bye bye YouTubes.